What is going on, guys? My name is Shree from Timepiece Caravan. I buy and sell pre-owned luxury watches. I'm personally a big fan of Grand Seiko's, and I have a really special piece in today that I did not want to miss the opportunity to share with you guys, so let's go check it out. Alright guys, thanks for joining me. We'll start off with a real quick unboxing. This is a newer style Grand Seiko box. When we open up the outer box, we see the traditional Japanese rice paper that we can use to lift out the inner box. We'll put that to the side, and below the inner box we'll find the International Grand Seiko Warranty booklet. We also have a Grand Seiko Mechanical Movement Operating Manual in various languages. And because this watch was sized, there's a little baggie with 3 extra links in there. Lastly, at the bottom of the outer box, we have a Grand Seiko Certificate of Inspection. Putting this box to the side real quick and pull over the inner box. And here we have the protective black cloth as well as the polishing mitt. Here it is, guys. We have the SBGJ241, also known as the Grand Seiko Matrix. Now this is an Asian market exclusive, which means it is not available at any Grand Seiko AD outside of Asia. Not only is this piece limited geographically, but it's also limited to 700 pieces worldwide. We can unscrew the crown here so that we could see that this is in fact a true GMT with an independently set hour hand along with a third GMT hand. And when we flip the watch over to the back, we're happy to see a really well finished caliber 9S86, which is accurate to an incredible -5 to +3 seconds a day with a 55-hour power reserve. I'm currently wearing an older model spring drive GMT Grand Seiko called the SBGJ241. Leave a comment if you want to see this up close and personal as well. I'll take it off and throw on the Matrix to show you guys how it looks on the wrist. It sits beautifully on the wrist, and every time I see this, I'm incredibly impressed. Grand Seiko chose to use their handsome hand-polished 44GS case. You can see why people love this case so much, as it just reflects so much light off each edge. I'll work my way from the outside in, starting with the 24-hour scale GMT chapter ring. The evening hours are colored matched to the dial, whereas the daylight hours are in white. The dial itself is inspired by the reflection of green foliage of spring reflected off traditional Japanese wooden floors. At the top of the dial, you have a beautifully finished Grand Seiko logo proudly displayed, and on the bottom you're reminded that this is no run-of-the-mill automatic movement. This high-beat GMT movement is ticking at 36,000 beats per hour. At the 3 o'clock position, you have a really well finished date window showcasing a brushed metal date wheel with black Arabic numerals. And of course, with this being a Grand Seiko, you can only expect the best when looking at the indices. Each of these indices are diamond milled and polished by a highly skilled craftsman. Although the indices aren't loomed, any trace of light that hits them makes them shine brilliantly, making this watch easy to read in low light situations. The razor sharp edges on the hands are treated with the same diamond polishing process, along with a brushed finish on the top, giving these tiny hands unbelievable depth. Overall, guys, when you put these things together, the hand-finished case, the nature-inspired dial, the GMT high-beat movement, the perfect indices and hands, you end up with an absolutely beautiful watch. With this being an Asian market exclusive limited to only 700 pieces worldwide, I'm very thankful to be able to have this in my hands. I'm going to be sad to see it go, but I'm very pleased that I was able to share it with you guys. I highly doubt that I will have this privilege again. Like I said in the beginning, guys, I'm a diehard Grand Seiko fan. If you want to see more content like this in the future, please show some love in the comments, hit the like button, and subscribe to the channel. If you guys are interested in this watch for yourself, please feel free to reach out. You can DM me on Instagram at TimepieceCaravan. The link is in the description below. Thanks for checking this out, and I hope you guys enjoyed the Grand Seiko Matrix as much as I did. Take care.